The boy in the tower, known as Mono, was never trapped. He could have escaped at any time, but with 6 gone, the tower needed a new host. In deciding the boy was perfect, the entity reached out, offering him a seat. And having nowhere else to go, the boy's thoughts consumed him. Pain, hatred, agony. As time went on, the boy resided in his fate. His thoughts of escape became fleeting. And it was in his weakened state the tower had found its path, weaving its web of darkness, warping his mind to its will. Like a caterpillar forming a chrysalis, the boy began to take shape, being molded into the tower's terrifying creation. And as the boy grew, so did the tower's appetite. It consumed his despair, hungrily, greedily. Having the ability to control time itself, it was all the tower needed to tame its new host. It was time that broke the fragile bonds of his memories, causing them to fade, until he could no longer remember the face of his former friend or his foes. Soon the boy became a man, growing ever weary, with no true path to seek. His time in the tower had weakened his mind and groomed his despair. The tendril seeds of doubt the tower had planted had finally begun to bloom, rooting themselves deep inside the man's soul, further festering the darkness that lingered there. Now, no longer meeting resistance, the tower's transformation was complete. Its wants were now the man's wants, and its thoughts were now the man's thoughts, all except for one. In fueling his despair for the tower's consumption, it also had fueled his need for retribution toward the one who had abandoned him there. Because you see, the door to Mono's prison was never locked. He just simply lacked the desire to leave. And finally, being tethered to the tower as its perfect host, he now found a new motivation. With the tower's help, he decided that he would go back to recreate the events that left him enshrouded in this wall-to-wall tomb, never knowing that the results would always lead to an everlasting feast. A deadly banquet that would replay over and over again for eternity.